and welcome back to my channel for another video. I am very excited because today I'm doing my first reading vlog that I have filmed in probably, let's say at least a year, maybe even longer. It is Tuesday the 10th, I believe. Tuesday the 9th, Tuesday the 10th. It's either the 9th or the 10th. I can't decide without looking at my calendar. Now, I am well into my work day, but I just dropped the kids off at school and I have a full morning of scheduled phone appointments with customers, but we never know if they're going to answer. So I actually downloaded the Libby app recently, and as you know, if you've seen any of my recent videos, I'm trying to read 75 books this year. And part of that is to get back into listening to audiobooks. Sorry, I didn't grab my little tripod-y thing because I was in a hurry to film this clip. So you're all shaking all over the place. I want to listen to audiobooks, especially during the workday. I can just pop an audiobook in instead of watching, hours worth of true crime while I'm doing tasks. So I don't know when I'm going to be able to start the book because I do have planning calls scheduled all morning long until about until about noon when I take my lunch. But if people don't answer, I can start Horrorstör by Grady Hendrix. I picked that one because I loved Final Girl Support Group. I've heard great things about this book. Plus, if I listen to it on regular speed, it only takes 6 hours. But if I speed it up, depending on the narrator, I usually go with either 1.5 or 2 times speed. So realistically, I should be able to get through that book within the next couple of days if I just listen to it during the workday and while I'm doing things like cleaning the kitchen or, folding laundry, doing stuff like that. So I'm really excited to start the book, but first I have to get into my office and actually do the working thing. Hopefully the next time I check in though, it will be to say that I was able to start reading, not that I'm about to start. Okay, so I have had this hand tripod thing for, I don't know, a year or so, and I just figured out how to hold it so that way you're stable and you're not inside my nostril. My planning call went really well. I have about 8 minutes before my next one. I do have to note the account. I'm seeing emails popping through and I need to make more coffee. But the good news is I have 8 minutes before my next planning call where I'm not going to be on the phone. So I can finally start Horrorstör by Grady Hendrix. I'm really, really excited. I only read 4 books last year and I want to read 75, which sounds so freaking insane. But the fact that I know I can read this in a couple of days is making me feel really excited. So I'm going to press play and get back to work and make coffee because I definitely don't have enough caffeine.
Blackstone Audio presents Horrorstör, a novel by Grady Hendrix. This book is read by Ty Salmons and Bronson Pinchot.
Welcome to Orsk. Horrorstör is an original work of fiction, horror, and parody. The contents of this book are not sponsored by, affiliated with, or endorsed by any furniture retailer or manufacturer. The settings and characters described in the story do not exist in real life. All furniture and merchandise featured herein are products of the author's fevered imagination. Let Orsk help you be yourself.
Faint scent of something rancid. I didn't think this escalator could run in reverse. She knew he was building an HR case against her, accumulating a long list of missteps and failures. And everyone knew cuts were coming. You could sense a weird sort of tension in the air. Amy knew she would be at the top of Basil's list. Basil cheered, clapping a few times. Then the crowd of floor partners.
Oh, I have finally had my lunch. I am so freaking hungry. I need to eat some food. I don't know what I'm going to eat for lunch though, but it is noon. Reading update. I didn't get to read a whole lot because I have been in back-to-back calls all morning long and then we had a work meeting, but I am 8% of the way into the book, or it says I am 30 minutes. So I've been listening for 30 minutes. I'm still in the first chapter and it's fun so far. I mean, I don't really know anything that's going on. They've basically just been, walking through the store. It's basically like an IKEA and we're getting to know the main character and she's so relatable where she's just like, my boss is an asshole and I need to just do everything I can to not get fired because, well, welcome to corporate America, where most states are like at will employment. And so they can just fire you for whatever. Anyways, I'm going to keep listening because I'm finally able to listen. I have, for the rest of the afternoon, I still have notes to write for pretty much almost all of the calls that I took this morning because I had to go from one to the next. So I have that. One of my customers left me with a massive project, which I'll be able to do a lot of listening because I'm just going to be looking for books from a giant list to add to their order. So I don't have a lot of scheduled calls. I do have a lot of work to do for the rest of the afternoon, and I get off at 3:45. But so far I like it. I will check in later. But right now I'm going to listen and figure out what I'm going to make for lunch.
Now I got some peace of mind, and I'm not gonna waste my time. Can't believe that I was so blind. All I want is to press rewind, but I'm gonna be just fine. Honestly, I don't care what you think about.
Friends, it is much later. It is about 8:20. I have been pretty productive since the last time I checked in. I worked, I got my kids, I hung out with my kids. We finished watching Henry Danger, which is a series, like a series on Netflix we used to watch a long time ago. It never finished, and then we started it over, but we started on season 2. It's just like a cute little Nickelodeon show that they're into, and so we finished Henry Danger today. I think we're going to start Danger Force tomorrow. I filmed an Instagram reel. I'm not loving it, but it's fine. I'm just kind of showing some of the books that I'm going to read this year. I still have that video. I filmed a video talking about the 50 books that I want to read in 2024. Well, really I want to read 75, but whatever. I think I talked about that already. So yeah, all in all, very productive. We all had dinner. So a lot of times I'll make dinner for the kids and then I'll sit at the table with them while they eat, and then I'll eat something different. But tonight I made spaghetti and we all ate together, and it was tons of fun. Until I thought it was a really good idea to take a piece of spaghetti and then to hold it in my hand and smack Jason in the face with it, which he then thought it meant that he could smack Mommy in the face with it. And then a piece of spaghetti ended up in my hair. So that was really fun. Actually, it was really fun. And yeah, then I just got them to bed. They're not quite sleeping yet. I can still hear them talking to each other in their room. I am tired and just want to go to bed, but I know that that is not in the cards for me today. I still have a ton of things left on my to-do list. A ton of things left on my to-do list. I want to finally complete my vision board. I still need to finish kind of filling out my planner for the whole week because I didn't get to do that on Sunday because I did a massive deep clean Sunday. I need to clean my house, get ready for work in the morning. So one thing that I've been really trying to do the last few days is make sure that every night when I go to bed, I have everything ready for the morning. And it has been making my mornings, obviously I've done it a few days, but the last, this whole week has made my mornings so much nicer because I don't have to figure out what I'm going to wear to work for the day, what the kids are going to wear for the day. Everything's laid out for us. The dishes are already done, and it really doesn't take that long. So I have a little bit of dishes to do, pick up the house, kind of prep for the morning. So I think what I'm going to do right now is let my dog in because I can hear him barking and put him out to go potty. So I'm going to go get Franklin. I'm going to put on the audiobook. I'm at 45% of the way through the book, so I'm really hoping I can finish it tomorrow. And I'm going to listen a little bit more to Horrorstör and then get cleaning. And then I'm probably going to stop once I'm done cleaning. I'm going to stop doing the vision or the reading part because I don't want to listen to a thriller book while I'm making my vision board. I'm excited to keep listening. I'm really liking the story so far. Basically, I don't know how much to say because I don't want to give away spoilers. All I will say is I think I really like Amy, the main character. Okay, so here's kind of what I feel like I can tell you. There's this group of 3 people that are pulling an all-night shift at this store to try to figure out who's vandalizing it. And it's basically like an IKEA type store. And a couple other people show up for a reason I will not disclose. And there is one person that they think could be the person that's vandalizing things. And I will not say whether or not this person that they think could be the one doing it is in fact the person or not. But that, if you've read this book, that's the point where I'm at, where we know whether or not this is the person vandalizing the store or not. Anyways, I'm trying to do this reading vlog without giving out spoilers, which is really, really difficult. I haven't filmed a reading vlog in so long. Okay, so that's the end of my rambly ass update. So I'm going to go get Frank and listen a little bit more. I'm hoping I can at least get to 50% before I turn it off for the night.
Breaking free from everything we were. And it's all because of you. Did you think I'd forget it? All because of you. It'll be clearer in a second. All because of you. All because of you. Yeah, you made a big mistake that you will realize someday. By then it'll be too late, 'cause I know that it's all just fake, but I'm gonna be okay. Honestly, I don't care what you say about me breaking free from everything we were. And it's all because of you. Did you think I'd forget it? All because of you. It'll be clearer in a second. All because of you. All because of you. Now I've got peace of mind, 'cause I'm leaving you behind. I don't know about you.
Okay, so I'm exhausted. It's about 10:45. I'm going to put my coffee in the fridge. I can drink coffee literally until I go to sleep. So I'm going to put my coffee away. I'm going to wash my face and then I'm just going to go to bed. I've had a really productive day though. Reading wise, I made it all the way to 80% of the book. So I'm definitely going to finish it tomorrow. I really like it. Love Amy. Pretty much like most of the characters. There's like one, I think his name's Matt. He's just kind of like whatever. I'm trying to remember it right now because I'm so tired. The name of the manager, but we love him. He's so sweet. The book is really good. I think I'm probably gonna give it like, 4 stars. Just really enjoying it. And it's definitely helping me. Sorry, my bestie's sending me voice notes, so I'll have to listen to those in a minute. It's definitely getting me out of the reading slump that I was in for all of 2023. I'm exhausted. I'm going to just go lay in bed and scroll on Pinterest for a few minutes, putting together some pins for my vision board. Anyways, I hope you have a great day or night, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm going to bed, and I will see you tomorrow morning when I read the next 20% of the book. Okay, you guys, hello. It is 9:30. A little after 9:30, and I am so hungry. I haven't listened to my book at all yet this morning because I've been, busy doing the working thing and the mom thing. But kids are off to school. I've got a little bit of a break, not a break in the day, but a break in like scheduled calls for the day. So I'm taking a minute trying to figure out what I'm going to eat before I die. And I figured I would listen to the last 20 minutes of my audiobook while I finish working. I'm so hungry, but I'm out of basically everything. I'm gonna make a smoothie, and I'm gonna listen to the last 20 minutes of this audiobook, and the next time I check in will probably be to tell you that it's done.
You were just a waste of time, but I'm gonna be just fine. I don't know about you, and it's all because of you. Did you think I'd forget it, all because of you?
Okay, friends, so I am finished with Horrorstör by Grady Hendrix. Oh, that felt really good to like actually read and complete a full book in a couple of days. Looking at my Goodreads challenge, I am on track. I'm excited. It was a great book. I gave it 4 stars, and it was just like the perfect book to get me out of such a big reading slump because it was fun and engaging. It wasn't overly scary or creepy. It was something that I could listen to while doing other things and not feel like I was really missing anything. I loved the story. It wasn't super shocking, but also not incredibly predictable either. I know that sounds like a weird review, but it's just, like there are some books where you're like, wow, like that is shocking. I didn't see that coming whatsoever. This was not that, but it also was something that it went the way I expected, but not in the exact way that I was that I didn't go into it knowing what to expect. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to give a review without explaining, and giving spoilers is really hard. When I went into this book, I was expecting exactly what I got. I just didn't know the way in which I was going to get what I was expecting, and I was very pleased with the way that it was done. I really love the character kind of arc that Amy goes through, and Basil is wonderful. I just loved the character Basil. There are times that I was super mad at him, but in general, I really loved him as well. So all in all, I would definitely say 4 stars, and I'm excited to pick another book to read. I think my next book is going to be The Devil's Waltz, which is an arc I have for Jesse Elliott's new paranormal romance, I think. So I'm excited, and I don't know if I'm going to do a reading vlog for that one or not, but I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm expecting it's probably going to be kind of long. But yeah, and thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me while I read this book. You know what to do, friends. Go write some words and read a book. And I definitely recommend this one. And I will see you guys very soon.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.